What's going on, Unlearned community? Listen, I'm so excited to have you here to be talking about all the God topics that you love. Remember, Unlearned podcast does not happen without you. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Now let's kill it and drag it home.
Bako and hot tamale.
Unlearned podcast. Today, Junior. All right, got my man KD in the building. What's up, man? You doing all right? Good. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a Chicago Bulls fan, obviously. He likes the gold. He likes the purple. I see he's got the Omega Xi 5. We'll talk a little bit about that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, author, businessman, so much more, Keddrain Bowen. Nice to meet you, brother.
Man, nice to meet you also,
Yes,
man.
sir.
It's good to be here, man. Love what you're doing.
Man, we try.
That's all we can do. That's all we can do.
Oh, man. So what'd you bring us for breakfast this morning, bro?
Man, Fruit Loops. I normally don't really
Okay.
eat cereal.
Yeah.
But, you know, when you had to do it, I had to bring some Fruit Loops because that's what I always used to eat as a kid. And
All
every
right.
now and then if I do get cereal.
You got to
this is
show
what I
the
get.
box to the camera there. The Fruit Loops.
You see it. You see it.
You don't eat it. You don't eat it anymore.
Not really.
Yeah.
If I had to go, you know what I mean, now I just pick me up a little, what you say?
What'd you guys?
A little
Sandwich.
you know, a little something like that. But most time,
Yeah.
I was telling him earlier that most time I go to work out at a certain time, then I usually get like a lunch meeting somewhere around there. So I usually don't eat about lunch. I usually
Gotcha.
eat breakfast.
Okay, well, if
most
you
time.
want to pull the sandwich out, man, don't feel.
Nah, man, we're going to keep the tradition going.
All
brother.
right,
We're
well,
gonna keep
cool,
the
man. Well, let's have a cereal toast, man, to an awesome podcast. By the way, don't feel like it's got to be just cereal. My dad didn't bring what he was supposed to bring. He brought what did he bring? He didn't bring anything.
They brought some weird little
Nature Valley bar.
yeah, some Nature Valley.
Like, you don't even eat Nature Valley bars. All right, so this reminds me of obviously Fruit Loops are good anytime.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of when I would go to basketball camp in high school and middle school. And in the breakfast line, you know how they'd have the cereal, and for whatever reason, I'd always get the Fruit Loops.
You should, man.
Yeah, these are good.
You should. They are good.
So I was on Fruit Loops until you pulled that sandwich out. What kind of sandwich is that?
I usually get bacon, egg, and cheese.
Mm.
Bacon is good on everything.
That's a big sandwich for bacon, egg, and cheese.
It is. It's normal size. So I like Chick-fil-A, like Dunkin', but I like local places as well. Just get a good breakfast sometime.
So what are you doing nowadays?
Man, just trying to win today, man. Trying to put a win streak together. That's kind of my philosophy I always go by is win today. Sometimes you got to win the hour. Sometimes you got to win the minute. Well, whatever you do, you got to find a way to get on a winning streak. So just trying to win, man.
What's a
live my
win
best
look
life.
like for you?
A win, man. Anytime I get the opportunity to just waking up, we already starting out on the right side.
Yeah.
Making your bed, that's a good first win for people. And just making an impact in people's lives, man. For me, I want to make a difference in as many people's lives that I possibly can. I think if you go with that focus, you automatically going to get blessed with the abundance just by helping other people live their dreams.
Man, one of the things I've always, I was talking to someone the other day, and we are talking about how people don't really appreciate the small victories in life. You know, to recognize, like you're talking about, putting together a win, like just making up the bed, getting up out the bed in the morning at a certain time. That's a win.
It is.
And you string enough of those together, you got a victory. That's James at the door. Go ahead and let him in. I meant when I was trying to be funny and say text. I meant to say text him and tell him to hang out in his car. He can hang out on the.
I thought you was texting them. I thought that's what
Yeah, I messed it up. We informal around here, man. It looks formal by
one job.
yeah.
Daniel.
Yeah.
I'm killing y'all, Siri. I'm over
and
here,
he
baby.
killing it, man.
Yeah, I'm over here babysitting. You got milk?
I know it. I try not to eat like during Like, because as soon as I eat, the next recording, it's like,
You probably shouldn't.
yeah, I'm sleepy. I'm not paying attention. I'm just nodding my head like, oh, man, that sounds
Bro,
good.
yeah,
Really
if you
good.
fall asleep on us, man, I'm gonna get kicking you like, bro. I drove way down here and he fall asleep on me. You got to be kidding me, Jason. You know what happened?
Yeah.
I always forget why you don't schedule a lunch break. And this, oh yeah, this is why.
This is it, man.
Cereal all day.
All day. It's like, man, the minute I eat, I'm done. So now I'm good with the small, cereal burst. But all right, so we picking back up.
Yeah, we can go back.
All right, so what were we talking about? We were
Just small wins.
the small wins, man. Getting up in the morning at a certain time, hitting the gym at a certain time. You know, people underestimate just how valuable just showing up at the gym is, because that's like 60-70% of the hard part.
It is, and it's also about just being consistent.
Yeah.
A lot of time we have, just like starting a podcast, like you have people that have started and they might go 8 episodes, and you got somebody that got 3,000 to 4,000 episodes. The difference is one chose to be consistent and one didn't. Going to the
That's right.
gym, I mean, I look at it as like, okay, hey, my goal is to go to the gym and work out 3 to 4 times a week. Now, there's some weeks I can't, my schedule don't allow me to go to the gym like that, but by the end of the month, can you hit that goal
Right.
of going an average of 3 to 4 times a week? So long as you know, and give yourself grace also. You got to give yourself a little grace, because every single time you ain't gonna get it, and you put too much pressure on yourself. Pressure can bust pipes. Can make diamonds, but don't overextend yourself sometimes.
That's right. You a Bulls fan, Jordan fan? Is it you got Jordan over LeBron?
Oh gosh. See, I'm one of those like weird ones
Yeah. Okay.
because I love Jordan, as you can tell. man.
Okay. Careful now. You got the jersey on. You about
I love Jordan. You know, so one thing about me, I believe in being real or being still. So
Okay.
you know, I tell you my truth. Whatever your truth is your truth. So for me, I got a lot of love for Jordan. I think he's definitely the GOAT, but I'm also a big LeBron fan.
Okay.
And I think LeBron is the king. And I don't really think you have to have a debate on which one's better. It's kind of like you was raised by a great mom and a great dad.
Yeah.
In order to make one of them look better than
Yeah,
the other
make one of them look
what
bad.
do you have to do?
Make one of them look bad.
You do. So I don't feel the need to make either one of them look bad. I'm like, bro, I think they both great. They got different
Yeah.
qualities. They're never going to play each other. They both made a great impact on the game, and I enjoy seeing both of them play the same way. When I seen Jordan as a young man, I get that same excitement watching LeBron play.
Yeah, for me, it's like, you know, to me, it would be easier to compare LeBron to Magic Johnson or even Jordan to Kobe, because they played similar basketball, you know. With LeBron and MJ, I got MJ also as the GOAT, but it's like LeBron, he's at the top of every stat. Like, how can you argue against that? You know what I'm saying?
It come back down to preference and how was you raised, what era you grew up with. So you feel like it's disrespectful to give somebody else credit.
Yeah.
So you're like,
Yeah.
man, that brother's doing good. Man, he ain't doing that good.
Yeah.
Give the dude credit, like, bro, you look good, man. Hey, man, I'm proud of you. It's nothing wrong with giving another person they props when props are due, because you look like a hater if you just gonna stand around and hate on somebody because they doing this thing. Like, if he's the top in every category, I mean, how can you not put him in your? If you name 3 players and you don't name him in one of them, it's hard to take you serious.
For sure.
In my opinion, you don't have
Yeah.
to like the guy, but the numbers are what the numbers are.
They are. So let's talk about your journey, man. You know, I'll let you just kind of take it from here, but, you know, kind of start from the beginning till where you are now, because I know, I heard a little bit about it before we hit the record button, but, man, it sounded like you got some good stuff to talk about, so I'll let you go.
Man, look, God has definitely been good and had his hand on my life for a long time. So me, I'm originally from Washington, North Carolina, a small town in North Carolina. Played football, did track, all that stuff, won state championship, All-American in high jump. Played football.
What'd you jump in high jump?
High jump 6'8".
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's up there.
It was a little bit.
Yeah.
It was a little
Golly.
bit. Yeah, it was a
You
little
ain't from Tennessee, are you?
bit. Nah, not
Where,
originally.
where you from, man?
Washington, North Carolina.
Okay, so that's that. Oh,
It's
that's
on the
where-
coast. It's like the coast of Port of North Carolina.
Okay, all right. So, and you played football too?
Played football. I was on the basketball team. I just played football. Did martial arts, so I got like 2 black belts when I was growing up. 2 black belts. But I just love just being active, man. Just love being in sports. Once I graduated high school, I had a kid my senior year, so I was a teen parent, and I didn't go off to college. So it was kind of one of those things that's humbling. You go from being this great athlete to now you working in a factory.
Yeah.
So it's like one of these
Yeah.
like very like humbling, eye-opening
yeah.
things because embarrassed. People like they so excited to see you because you like was just great at you know what I mean, just
Yeah.
great athlete. I'm like, what you doing?
Oh, I'm actually right here on the line next to you here.
Yeah, I'm in here, and I remember I got inducted to the Walk of Fame right after I graduated in my high school, and these old guys came up to me. And they was like, "Is that you in the paper?" It was on the front page of the paper and all this stuff. I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "What are you doing here?" I was like, "Man, I'm just trying to do something to take care of my kid, man. Doing like." He's like, "Bro, you don't belong here, man. You belong somewhere else." And I remember one day my grandma, she was in the hospital. My aunt started praying and started prophesying, and she was like, "Hey, something really as good is about to happen." You know what I mean, to you, and she still kept going, and I'm like, praying, she playing on winking my eye, like, who is she talking about?
Yeah.
And she just kept going. It was like 3 weeks later, I was in California. I got the opportunity to get in there. I met a guy that I played football against. We're good friends now, but I played football against. He was like, at this time, you just have pagers, so you don't have cell phones or nothing. He's like, "Hey, man, what you doing?" The embarrassing question. I'm like, "Hey, man, I'm working in a factory." He's like, "Man, I'm playing football out of California. I'm All-American out there. Man, you should be doing something, man. You was like good." I'm like, "Yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much." He's like, "All right, man, I'm gonna link up at the end of the day and you know what I mean, give you coach number." Okay, whatever. Nothing to think about it.
Yeah.
I went and dropped my daughter off that Sunday. That was a Thursday night. I dropped my daughter off that Sunday. And this car drove by, then it came back. I'm like, let's put my daughter, let's put in the car. I don't know what this is, but I'm like,
Right.
I'm gonna have to go towards it. I'm not gonna just stay here.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, man, it's that number. I meant to give it to you." So I got the number. I went to my car and started crying. I'm like, this is what God was talking. That's what my aunt was talking about. And I told my mom, I was like, I don't know. I'm thinking I'm gonna call this coach because, you know what I mean, and just see what he's talking about. And like literally 3 weeks after having a conversation with him, I was in California.
Wow. What position did you play?
I played running back in high school and I played defensive back in college.
Okay.
So I went to Ventura College in California. Then I got a scholarship to go to Tulsa University in Greenville, Tennessee.
Was you one of them defensive backs that was mean to the receivers?
Yeah, it was illegal assault.
Yeah, like I played receiver, man. And the defensive backs, we had the saying in the locker room, like most of the receivers, we said, all right, we got the long faces, the long heads. And then the DBs, for whatever reason, they had the round heads. And it was like, man, if you see a round head coming, man, you know, you're going to have a fight on your hand because it guys are mean, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's different now because, I mean, when we played, it was like illegal assault, but it's fun, though. You want to, you know what I mean? So I just always love the team sport, and you just want to make plays. You know
For sure. For sure. So you got a book called 30 Days to Transformational Leadership.
Yes.
So obviously your life is got you to a point to where you're, where you're writing books about leadership. Kind of talk about that and what your journey's done, what your journey has brought you to this place in life. Like what is 30 Days of Transformational Leadership?
30 Days of Transformational Leader, it's just a Bible wisdom. So you got an affirmation in there. You got a devotional in each one, a prayer, and it give you a scripture for each day. You'll have a Bible verse. Then it go into that Bible verse just a little bit deeper, just to explain why. And it also give you different questions in it. So how can you apply this into your life? And it's based on one day. So you got like 4 pages. You take about a 15-minute meditation, just getting the prayer. I mean, to get the word on your heart, because what's in your heart usually gonna come out your mouth. So it's good to start your day. I mean, it's good to start your day with a bowl of cereal, whatever you like. But it's nothing better than starting your day with the word on your heart, so it can help you out throughout the day.
So, and that's good. And it looks like this book is kind of responsive as well to where people can write reflections and stuff like that. What's that about?
So for me, I think it's good to have a book and a tool that you can read, but how can you apply it to your life and make your life better? It's good to hear about somebody else, but what about you? So I'm big on personal development and how can I help someone become the best version of themselves?
Right. So how did you discover what your God-given purpose was? Like at what point in your life did the revelation come about to where you're like, okay, I know what my assignment is and this is what I'm going to start doing?
So for me, it go back to when I was about 9 years old. So I had a near-death experience when I was 9. I kind of almost drowned, but and
this is the water story.
So I seen the light and all this stuff.
This is the water story.
A little bit about it.
Okay.
And I made it. And my grandma was like, "Man, God saved your life that day for a reason, for you to really do good things."
So back up real quick. When you say you drowned, did you see anything or experience anything?
I did.
Okay, what was that like?
It's kind of creepy. Usually I don't talk about it a lot, but it was one of those things that was like surreal. So I'm literally seeing my grandparents that's not there, and it's like massive person, like a massive hand coming out with a light. And when I reached my hand towards it, I woke my eyes up and I just thought these people around me that's there, and it's like, dude, this is crazy. So you hear, so at this early age, I mean, I'm like, bro, God saved my life that day for a reason. And my grandma and my mom, they always like, hey man, you here for a reason. So I always think, I mean, God can do a lot of great things. I know for me, myself personally, I know what he done for me.
So the hand that grabbed you, that was like the hand of God, or
in my opinion, that's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
That's what in my recollection, that's what I would say.
and then so when you saw that hand, or when the hand grabs you, what did you say you saw? You said it's two people.
I woke. I seen.
Oh, that's when you woke up.
So I seen my grandparents and just a light in a massive hand. And
Were
as
your
I go,
grandparents living?
no, they was dead.
Okay.
And as I go for it, that's when my eyes. That's when I came back. That's when
wow.
I guess I was out for like 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Then that's when I woke up.
So like, your grandparents say anything or look at you any type
No,
of way?
they were just looking at me, smiling.
Wow.
And then it was just one of those moments that,
So you were 9. How did you know they were your grandparents?
because I know my grandparents.
Oh, okay. So they died kind of while you were still
Yeah.
young enough to know who they were.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
So at that point, is that when you started kind of realizing your assignment, or
It's kind of one. So I think you got different pivots in your life. So early on, that was that moment that kind of catapulted me now. So I'm like, somebody like, if you have a bad day, I'm like, man, somebody got a better day, somebody got a worse day. Somebody's taking their first breath, and someone's taking their last breath.
Right.
It's all about your perception on how you choose to see it. That was an early moment. You know what I mean, when I go to the factory, I'm working in the factory, then getting an opportunity to go there. That was another moment. You know what I mean? Getting married, then getting a divorce, you having that whole nother moment. So
Yeah.
the whole time, I always had a book inside of me.
Hey, before I forget, real quick, I just want to switch gears for just a second and tell you about one of the best media companies in East Tennessee. Listen, there's this group called Knoxspot Media, and they're responsible for so many of the graphic designs, the websites, video editing that you see locally. And I'm telling you, man, they are really good. So whether it's podcast, apps, databases, video stuff, websites, or graphics, Knoxspot Media is one of the best in the industry. And they're literally right around the corner. They give free estimates on every one of their services. So if you call them, you tell them that you watched a podcast, they may even give you a free media sample. So visit Knoxspot.com for your free consult today. All right, I had to say it. Let's get back to the topic.
But I wasn't in the right atmosphere for me to truly grow. So you take a plant that's in Arizona, you can't take that plant and bring it to Tennessee and let it grow, and vice versa.
Right.
Sometimes the reason we ain't growing because we're in the wrong atmosphere. We got the wrong ground, the wrong
That's
soil.
good, bro.
So for me, I got out of a situation, and all of a sudden, you know it, I already wrote 5 books.
Wow.
Yeah,
and I
man.
like what you said too, because you said you said you had a book in you the whole time, but you was just not in the right spot. And I was just, when you said that, it was like, man, everybody's got their assignment already in them. They just may or may not be in the right spot.
I 100% agree. I think God put greatness in each one of us. It's all about how can you get it out of you. And some people you can't help you get out of you. You know what I mean? Get that gift out of you. So as a coach, one of the things I always tell people is you have the answers. You just need someone to help pull that answer outside of you. You know what I mean? But you already know what you're capable of and what you can do. You just got to get the right people to ask you the right questions to challenge you to be the
For
best you
sure.
can be.
So that experience at 9, how did that affect you as a family man, and how did that affect your faith, and what did that and experiences like that kind of cause you to be how you were as an adult?
Man, I always love family. So I always been like a huge family person, even early on. And so for me, I mean, I'm a grandfather. I got 2 grandkids.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, you say you was a young guy. Okay.
Yeah. So he's like, what? Yeah, I know it'd be so crazy. They'd be like, how you have? So yeah, I mean, I got 2 grandkids, 2 beautiful daughters. I also helped raise 4 of the kids. But I always been love family. I think that's one of the greatest gifts that you possibly can have is family, and I always try to be a good example for my kids and the other people around you to be the best you can be. Now I got my grandson and granddaughter that I always try to be a good example for. But I also believe in you have to live life too. So I'm like, you have a birth date and you have a death date, But in between those two is a dash. How are you living your dash? And a lot of people don't live; they just exist.
Right. That's
Yeah.
good too.
Yeah, I mean, they just be around, and when you go into like a church setting, I'm like, how are we winning people to Christ? What are you selling? We all selling something. I mean, how are you selling it? And I'm a big proponent of, man, you got to show love to all people.
Yeah.
I like happy people. Whatever you like, I like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if you're around enough happy people, it's going to become contagious. But if you're the one that's the sour face, you know what I mean?
That's also contagious.
That's contagious too.
Yeah.
Why are you mad? I mean, if they happy, I mean, go with it. It's not hurting you.
So as far as being a leader, you know, because your book is 30 Days to Transformational Leadership, what kind of core values would you say you have, and what's your leadership philosophy? Like, talk about that for a second.
I think the greatest leadership book of all time is the Bible.
Okay.
And I think leadership is based on service. If you service people and put other people first, you're going to be good. Think about Jesus. So he washed the feet of his disciples. That's usually a job just for lesser people.
Yeah.
But even he serves people. And if he can do it, why can't we do it? So I think it's ultimately about how can you serve and motivate other people. If you make other people look good, ultimately you're going to make yourself look good in the process as well. And titles come and go, but impact lasts forever.
So, as a leader, you know, reaching back, doing mentorship, things like that. What type of role has that played in your life?
Mentorship is so important, man. I love mentorship. I do a mentorship group that I do every 2 weeks on Zoom, just getting people together. So a lot of people have great goals, but they don't have no accountability. So think about it, as most black men, we don't have fathers around to hold us accountable.
Why do you think that is, man? I mean, I know it's a lot.
All right,
But like, if you had to sum it up, like, why would you say we have a tougher time getting that together than
we haven't seen the example? And I think sometimes, like, I love my mom, and my mom did a great job raising me, but certain things you can't tell me how to be a man. Just like I love my daughters, but certain things I can't show you about being a woman. I can show you how to be a man. I think it can be hard because, I mean, it's not easy on guys. I mean, the guys that really want to be great fathers usually have challenges sometimes to being a great father, and guys that don't want to be involved, they can get it anytime they want, but they don't want it. So I think it's something that everybody have to work together to truly make work. But I think the accountability part is, if you say you're going to do something, okay, put a date on it, then we're going to keep doing it. So our big goal is this. What steps are we going to have to take you to reach that goal? Yeah. Because most people don't think they can do it because they don't dream big. They always think small. Yeah. I'm always going to be in this setting. I'm always going to do this. When my daddy, he was like this. My grandfather was like that. I'm like, God didn't call you to be that way. Just because your grandfather did it or your uncle did it don't mean you have to do it. Right. You can do something different, but you have to have the right mindset and be around the right people and be coachable. I mean, I can hold you accountable, but if you're not coachable, I can't hold somebody that's not coachable accountable. Right. But most of the people I get to work with, I mean, they pay for it, so it's easier, to hold somebody accountable for sure in that situation.
So you're doing. I know you're an author and you got a lot of other things going on, but business wise, what do you have going on right now?
So I own Fanatics 101. It's a sports store inside the mall at Johnson City. We've been there for 22 years.
What do you sell there?
So we sell things like this, jerseys, hats, shirts, T-shirts, memorabilia, trading cards, jackets.
How did that get started?
I started out of the trunk of my car.
Really?
So I kind of, when I graduated school, I did the whole work in the factory year, then got the opportunity to play. Then once I graduated from Tulsa, it was the same boat. I mean, I go apply all these jobs, but everybody said no. And I was like, well, you don't have enough experience. And I'm thinking, like, how am I going to get experience if nobody's going to give me an opportunity? Right. And I went and worked at did a factory thing again through a temp agent, got fired, and most of these doors were shutting. I couldn't get jobs at call center. I'm like, bruh, I can't get a job nowhere. Right. I went home, took like $300 of my graduation money, went to a flea market. I'm like, man, I like the vibe and energy. I can talk to people. Yeah. Brought a little bit of clothes, brought them back to Greenville. Sold some of my clothes there. Called one of my brothers in Atlanta, was like, hey, you got any urban clothes down there? We can go. I drive back and forth, took, I think, $297 of my $300 that I had from my graduation party, bought some urban clothes, and just started selling clothes out of the trunk of my car, and just worked my way up to, like I said, been in business for for 22 years. I was in the Asheville market for 13 years. So I've been very blessed, but it's not easy. But I try to. It's one of those stories that is motivating because I'm like, if he can do it, anybody can do it. And you just got to store it. It don't matter how much you got to start with, but just start with the dream that God put in your heart and just work your way up and just keep be grateful for everything, but just work hard.
Now, speaking of stories, I had a friend of mine, Jason Williams. He's on the podcast later on. Now, he said, hey, when you get KD on there, he's a great guy, but you have to get him to talk about the water story. Now, when he told me about he got ready to tell me about it, and I was like, you know what? Don't even tell me because I want to hear it live. Yeah. So what's he talking about, KD?
So Jason, he's a good friend, man. We've been friends for a long time. And when I started selling clothes out of the trunk of my car, he helped me out a lot. So he'll go with me and introduce me to people, some of his friends and family in Morristown. So we went there and sold a whole lot of stuff. I remember one day I sold like $1,000 worth of merchandise out of the trunk of my car just in Morristown. So I'm always grateful for Jason. But to the story. So we're at Tusculum and I'm in the sports management department. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get a sports management degree, but you have to pass the swimming class. And again, like I said earlier, I had a near-death experience. So it's like one of those traumatic things like, bro, I almost died, bro. So it's different for me to jump in this water and feel this. And so all the people, it's like they all clapping around the pool. Some were laughing and some like, okay, he got a real traumatic experience from this. So we're not going to make fun of him too much. You got the football bros in there. So, they're going to give you the grief. Then like, okay, we're going to clap them. When they clapping, eventually I swim across the thing. They celebrating. Yeah. And the guy, the professor, he was like, I was like, man, I should be done. He's like, nah, now you got to jump in the bottom, touch the bottom of it, come back up and swim across the pool.
Oh my gosh. That's a lot.
And I'm like, bro, you trying to kill me? He's like, I promise you, I won't let you die. Whatever you do, I'm here to save you.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I'm here to save you.
And everybody looking, they look at me because now it's kind of like, you go to a track meet and it's the last kid that's going to lap like 3-4 times and everybody waiting on the bus like, bro, can you please come on?
Yeah. Oh,
that was me. I was that guy. So they always joke at me like, bro, but you did it though. Yeah. And eventually, he worked with me out the class for probably 2-3 weeks. I'm like, so man, what if I don't do it? He's like, then I can't pass you. I was like, man, I did all this work and you telling me I can't walk the stage if I don't pass this class?
Yeah.
He's like, well, unfortunately, I can't pass you if you don't do this. I was like, well, I guess I'm going to die trying. You know what I mean? So he's like, I won't let you die. So I jumped in and eventually did it. So it was one of those cool moments to overcome a fear and to actually do something that you was very scared of. But, I got an opportunity to walk across the stage. So that's the water story that they always laugh and joke with me about.
Yeah, so the part that I think you may have left out or Jason added in, it's one of the two. I don't know which one is which. But he said, and this is before I told him not to tell me anymore. He said, man, he was fighting that water like it stole something from him.
Hey, bro, because we didn't get you in there. I'm like, man, when you got a traumatic experience and you go in there, you like, bro, I can't swim. Yeah. Know your limits. I always tell people, talk about stuff swim close to the shore. Right. You don't know something, don't go out in the deep end talking about stuff you don't know. So swim close to the shore. So me, I'm going to stay in a level that I need to know, but he's challenging, which I'm grateful for people to challenge you. But yes, I was definitely fighting the water awesome. with all my life, literally.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, listen, Omega Psi Phi, before we let you go, I know you got the purple and gold on the wrist, man. Talk about that for a minute. What's the frat done for you, and what have you done for the frat? Like, talk about that experience.
Man, it's been a great experience because I started late in life. I didn't even know that you could join as a grad chapter.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even really know that, and so one of the guys that worked with me, he was a part of it, and they kept saying it, and I'm like, man, the time. So last year, I was the chair of the Chamber of Commerce. So I was like the second minority male in 110 years to hold that position. And I'm like, I don't have no time to do it. Then they came back around. He like, you know what? It keep being in my heart. And I started thinking about it more and more. I'm like, it lines up with all the values, Christian manhood, scholarship, uplift, perseverance. So I'm like, it lines up with what I do on a daily basis. And I just signed up and did it, man. It's been a great brotherhood. And
What chapter are you in?
Fatal. It's in Johnson City, ETSU.
Okay.
So it's just one of those things that just, it's good to have a brotherhood worldwide that you can challenge you, push you. And I think friendship is definitely essential to the soul. And it's like, it's all about the service and duty. So I believe in service and making the people around you better. So it lines up with my core values
Right.
of trying to make my community the best it possibly can be.
Man, that's awesome, man. So how can people connect with you? How do they get a hold of you, whether it be for a book or to get clothes, or like how can people connect?
So my store, Fanatics 101, is inside the mall at Johnson City. We also got a Facebook page. Type in Fanatics 101. Please add the 101. We do speaking all around the world. I just spoke in Paris for a women's conference. Spoke at Comcast in Atlanta, in the Battery Center, Citibank, a lot of different universities throughout our region. Had the opportunity to speak at churches. So if you need someone to speak and motivate you, talk about leadership, and like I said, we do a lot of faith-based organization type stuff. Just reach out. You can email me at info@kdbowen.com, or you can go to my website, kedrainbowen.com. The book's available on Amazon, or you can get them from my store, or just email me. I'll get you a signed copy, sent over to you. So whatever you need, just follow me on all social media. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, things like that.
Nice, man. Well, man, we got to have you back, man, to drop some more knowledge to us. Man, it's been an awesome experience. Man, I really appreciate it. When's the next book coming out?
We always got one on your heart, man. So right now I'm in this creative mind space. Right now I'm a little bit, what I'm doing is trying to like healing the inner child inside of you. I think a lot of people have traumatic experiences and they only a reflection of their kid. So your default is what you was raised by. So it's like, how can I heal that inner person in me to truly find true peace within myself? Yeah.
Well, brother, appreciate you so much, man.
Appreciate you too,
yes,
brother.
Sir. All right. We'll catch you guys next time. Well, praise God. Listen, it's that time of the show where you get to make heaven your home. Maybe you're in a position where you were saved at one point, or maybe you were once saved and walked away with your relationship with God. Either way, there's no better time than right now to make Jesus Christ the Lord and Savior over your life. The Bible says, if you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. Now, if you believe that, I want you to pray this prayer with me. Lord Jesus, I love you. I'm sorry for doing things my way. I want to live my life for you. Today, I make you my Lord and my Savior over